Shalom, Israel, Shalom. It's your brother Joshua here with examples of the light with another quick breakdown. First and foremost, we got to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Let's give an all praise to the Heavenly Father in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world calls Jesus. Second, I'd like to give double honors to the elders that have been pushing this truth with sincerity. And last but not least, another strong shalom to our brothers and sisters out there who are allowing their light to shine that others might see their good works and glorify the Father which is in heaven. Like I said, Israel, it's your brother Joshua here, and we have another beautiful topic. You know what time it is, Israel. It is the wake up call. You know what time it is. It is the wake up call. Wake up, Israel. Wake up, man. Wake up, man. Wake up. I don't know why I got to keep saying wake up to our people because our people are going off because you know dang well you going on. Everybody know what the so-called day is. It is Mother's Day. Yes, Israel, it is Mother's Day, and our people are still asleep because they want to stay asleep because they want to celebrate Mother's Day. Wake up, Israel. It is time to wake up. Be up, man. You got to know what's going on. Our people do not know what's going on. That's why they continue to stay in sin. But some people do know what's going on. Now, I'm not gonna now I always like to give disclaimers. This is what you consider a disclaimer. I'm not talking to the people that don't know what's going on. When I'm telling getting on them hard, I'm talking to ones that know what's going on and continue to go out. But to you people that didn't know what's going on, hey, we're gonna give you a break today. We're gonna give you a break. We're not gonna be all up on you because you didn't know. Sometimes things you didn't know, you're like, I didn't even know that. I didn't know Mother's Day was evil. Yes, Mother's Day is evil, Israel. Mother's Day is evil. It's time for our people to awake out of the sleep and arise from the dead. Yes, because you are in a dead state when you are celebrating Mother's Day. You are in a dead state because the Lord never gave us that commandment to keep. He told us to honor thy father and thy mother all the time. He never said nothing about Mother's Day, but we're gonna get into it. This is the wake up call, Israel. You know what time it is. This is the wake up call, and the topic is Mother's Day is evil. We're gonna start off with First Peter 4:11, like we do all of our topics, and we're gonna let you know that we're not gonna speak our words. We're gonna speak thus says the Lord. This is First Peter 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. If any man minister, let him do it as stability which God giveth. That God giveth, that God in all things may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom we praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. We always gonna speak, thus says the Lord Israel, because we don't know nothing. I'm gonna say it again. We always gonna speak, thus says the Lord Israel, because we don't know nothing. So, like I said, today is so-called Mother's Day, and our people love being asleep. That's why we call it the wake-up call. I'm gonna give you one of my brother's favorite precepts, my brother Damon. Um, this is one of his favorite precepts, man. And that's why we call this the wake-up call, because our people don't know that we are living in the last days and it's time for you to wake up. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe. It's time to wake up out of your sleep, man. When you sleep, you're in a dead state, man. You don't know what's going on. It's time for you to wake up, man. Wake up. That's what we call this, the wake up call, man. Because you gotta wake up. Mother's Day is evil and is wicked. It ain't nothing but woman worship. What, Josh? What you got against women? I have nothing against women. I have a wife, I have a mother, I have a grandmother, I have a daughter. I love the women in my life, but I don't worship them. You get what I'm saying? I know the divine order that the Lord has put upon the earth. You have the Most High God, you have His Son, you have man, then you have woman. Not saying I'm telling my mother and my wife, hey, I'm above you, you shut your. No, I don't move like that. I do like I'm supposed to, according to the Bible. But I'm gonna show you guys, because that's what a lot of you people do, man. The one day out the year, you want to honor your mother. You ain't do nothing for your mother the whole damn year. But when the white man says, hey, the second Sunday of May, I need you to give your mother flowers, roses, whatever. candy, teddy bears, a card. Matter of fact, I want you to take out to a restaurant. I want you to spend all your money on your mother today so you can give to me. Because I know you only Negroes love your mother when it's once a year. Not all of you. Some of you Negroes maybe like your mother all the time. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just saying, Negroes are celebrating Mother's Day right now. Now, to those who didn't know Mother's Day was evil, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones who know it's pagan, it's wicked, it got an origin. And our people know this thing, man, but they could choose to celebrate these days. You're giving praises to the Queen of Heaven. I'm telling y'all, man, and they still don't listen. Our people still don't listen. Mother's Day has an origin. Mother's Day is pagan. It's time for you to awake out of sleep, Israel. Let me see something right quick. Let's get this. Hmm. You see this, man? Mother's Day originated in the early 20th century in the United States. You see that in the 20th century, primarily through the efforts of Anna Jarvis, who sought to honor her mother and the sacrifices of mothers everywhere. So we're going to follow after Anna Jarvis. Let's look up Anna Jarvis. Ah, you can't make this up, boy. You cannot make this madness up. Look at this. This is who y'all following after, man. When you was given a commandment from the damn beginning to honor your father and mother, you choose to follow after this wicked devil, this wicked beast. Look at her. That's who y'all want to follow after, man. It's this stuff right here just angers me sometimes, man, because you got your own heritage, you got your own culture, you have your own things that you can do, but it's not good enough. You want to follow after these people, man. These people. Josh, it is a lot wrong with it. Because the Bible tells you to honor your father and mother, but you want to listen to this demon, this beast, this Shedamite. If that don't make you mad like it's making me mad right now, hey, you might have to check your spirit, man. Let me get a precept, man. Let's get the classic. This is one of my brother's favorite classes too, man. Let's go to Jeremiah 10 and verse 1. It says, hear ye the words which the Lord speak unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen. The Bible tell you, learn not their ways. And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Let's get another one. You Bible is telling us certain things, but guess what? We don't want to follow the Bible. We don't want to follow our heritage. We want to follow after the so-called white man and white woman, the white beast. Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, or choose none of his ways. Why are you choosing the so-called white man's ways and the white woman ways, man? Well, no, we make it about honoring our mother. No, because the Lord told you how to honor your mother and father. But you Negroes won't do that. You won't do that. But you want to follow after the so-called white man ways. So, bro, it's a problem with me giving my mama roses and flowers. Yes, it is. It is. When you never done nothing for her anyways, you take her money, you stress her the hell out, but now you want to give her flowers and roses. Yeah, I'm getting that close because I want you to see what time it is. I want you to really see how I really feel about this, man. I can't stand this day, man. I can't stand it because that's the only time Negroes and Negroettes want to love their mama. They done curse their mother out, want to fight their mother and father, but now all of a sudden you want to love them. Boy, sheesh, sheesh. But yeah, the origin comes from this demon, Anna Jarvis. You can't make this stuff up, man. I don't even want to read this stuff, man. I don't want to read it. I don't want to read the rest of it. I don't want to, man, because this is it's only gonna piss me off even more. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna get these precepts. See, basically, when you come to this truth, learning this stuff right now, this is the milk. This is the milk of the scriptures that we don't keep none of the holidays. Let's get that right quick. This is I'm gonna show you something. Let's get Book of Sirach, which is in your Apocrypha, Israel. You better have yourself an Apocrypha. Let's go to Sirach chapter. I think it's. Let me see if it's okay. Come on, Jake. Let's see if it's this the chapter I want. Chapter I want. Come on, Israel. Boy, when I see that stuff, it angers me, boy. But you know something, man? People don't get angry like that no more. Nah, brother, it's not that deep, Josh. You making more of it what it is. I'm making more of it what it is. I don't just want to give my mama flowers today, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. I just want to show my mother how much I appreciate her. All right, this is Sirach 33 and verse 7. Why do one day excel another? When as all the light of every day in the year is of the sun. So why is one day better than another? When every day get to see the sun. Well, let's find out. By the knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished. By what? The knowledge of the Lord. No, by the knowledge of the white man. No, the knowledge of the Lord. No, the white man. The Lord. The white woman. The Lord. By the knowledge of the Lord, they were distinguished. And he altered seasons and feasts. So the Lord gave us seasons to know when we having our feasts. Some of them have he made high days. So some of them days he made high days. So some of them days the Lord made them high and hollowed them. And some of them have he made ordinary days. Guess what the day is? Guess what Mother's Day is? An ordinary day, man. It's just a regular day. But you Negroes and Negroettes want to follow after your so-called oppressor and choose all of their ways. So much madness when you think about it. But then Negroes get mad at us. Y'all follow the Bible, it's a white man's book. But y'all want to follow after the white man's customs. You just don't even think when you talk. It just angers me, man. Just angers me a little bit, man. Not really, it angers me a lot. So the Lord gave us certain days that we have to keep. Like what? The Sabbath day. Did y'all keep the Sabbath day with your mother? I bet you went to church with her today, though. I bet you went to Sunday church with your mother today. You ain't been to church with her none this year, but you know, for Easter and Mother's Day, you're gonna pull up. Maybe not Easter, because you know, yeah. But Mother's Day, you're gonna pull up to show your mother how much you love her. I love you, man. You know I don't normally do this, right? You know that, right? And I pay your tithes this month. Don't worry about it. I got you. Jake gave his mama $5 and said, put this in the basket. Thought he did something. This is complete madness, Israel. But like I said, when you first come into this truth, you understand that we don't celebrate these pagan days no more. That is the milk that we learn. This is the milk. The milk is the basis, Israel. The basis. The truth is learning the basics first. You have to learn the basics first. This is the book of First Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word that ye may grow thereby. And that's the only way you can grow. First and foremost, when babies come out the womb, what do they have to drink? Literally, milk. Milk. That what makes the babies grow. And we are babes, and it's true. So we must start off with the milk. The milk is knowing your nationality, knowing who you are, knowing Deuteronomy 28, knowing the curses. So you can be like, okay, that adds up to us. Knowing things that you can't do no more. Oh, I can't eat pork, crab, shrimp, or lobster. Okay, I must grow my beard off as my man. Okay, if I'm a woman, you know, I wear a dress and cover your head when the word comes out. Hey, we must put fringes on our garments. Hey, these are the basics. Oh, I can't keep these so-called holidays no more. I got to keep the Lord's high holy days. No more holidays, high holy days. Okay, now let me think of all these holidays they are. Okay, we got January 1st, which is so-called New Year's. I can't keep that no more. Okay, February, Valentine's Day. Can't keep that no more. March. What is March? Is it St. Patrick's Day? I can't do that no more. April. Oh, April Fools. I can't do that silly shit no more. May. We got Mother's Day. We got Memorial Day. We got hell May Day. We got if we Issachar, we can't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Hey, you can't do it. You gotta stop, Israel. That's what we're telling you. This is the milk to stop doing the things that you used to do in the world. Because when you come to this truth, you're reforming your mind. Let me get that right quick. This is Romans. Yeah, you got to reform your mind. This is part of being this truth, man. This is reforming your mind. This is Romans 12, and we'll start at verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice. Now, we present your body as a living sacrifice. A sacrifice is something that you willingly not really want to do, but you have to do it. Yes, your body's that sacrifice now. Things that you used to do, you can't do no more. It's gonna be kind of hard, but hey, you have to learn how to know how to do it. You have to learn to know how not to do it or do it. You can't do it no more. You gotta go hard in this truth, man. It's really what you're supposed to do. Holy, acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. And that's your reasonable service. It says, and be not conformed to this world. What the Bible say? Be not conformed to this world. What the Bible say? Be not conformed to this world. But be ye transferred by the renewing of your mind. This is really being born again by renewing your mind. Renewing your mind is not doing same things you used to do before. How can you say you're born again and you still doing the same things you've been doing since 1982? You're not a changed person. See, we're changed because we don't keep none of these holidays no more. We have literally changed our whole mindset. That ye may prove what is the good and acceptable and perfect will of God. His perfect will is for you to keep his commandments. That is his will, for you to keep his commandments. So you have to reform your mind by starting over and learning this milk. The milk is the basics of this truth. Let's get First Corinthians. Yeah, this is the milk, Israel. So we starting off with milk first. This is First Corinthians chapter 3 and verse. I started at 1. 3 and verse 1. And I, brethren, could not speak unto you as unto spiritual, but as unto carnal, even as unto babes in Christ. So I got to speak to you plain, let you know what's really going on. And it says, I have fed you with milk and not with meat. So meat is going into the hard stuff, the stuff in Revelation, the stuff in Daniel, breaking down these prophecies in Isaiah and Ezekiel. Certain things that a lot of people don't understand. The book of Genesis as well. It's not basic. It's some stuff. Meat is stuff that is you gotta chew. And if you ain't got strong teeth, you gonna be chewing forever. For here, for hitherto, you were not able to bear it, neither yet now are ye able. And a lot of people are not ready to dive into the heavy stuff. You have certain people that try to, and then they fall out this truth. So we deal with the milk, we deal with the basics, we deal with the easy stuff, because hey, that's how you grow in this thing. That's how you grow. You grow. Like I like to say all the time, I'm a baby in this truth. I don't know nothing. The Most High God knows everything. I have no idea anything, man. I let the Lord be true and every man a lie, like the Bible speaks. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, for the time ye ought to be teachers, you have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of God. So when you want to learn this truth and learn the new things in this Bible, you need that person to teach you over, which is the principles of the oracles of God, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what you need to learn. And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. So you need this milk. And the milk is letting you know that you can't keep these so-called holidays no more. Because that's the basics. It says, for everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. And like I said, you're a babe, you're new in this thing. So it's a must that you learn the basics. Because this is basic. Not celebrating Mother's Day is basic because it's woman worship, is idolatry, is wickedness. It's wickedness, and you can't be caught up in wickedness. Verse 14. But strong meat belonging to them that are full of age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. See, strong meat belongs to those people who are full of age, and those by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. Can you discern both good and evil? Because right now the world thinks it's okay and good to celebrate Mother's Day, but we in this truth know it's evil to celebrate Mother's Day. You see that? Because you got to be discerning what's good and evil. People think I'm crazy. You ain't call your mother no mother? No. No. Give your mama a card? No. Hey, you don't love you. And I used to do that. I used to. I used to. I used to. What we used to? Saturday night when everybody sleep, when I get off work, I used to. That's when Walmart used to be open late back in the day. I used to go get the flowers, the cards, the gifts, and I put it on a table. So in the morning when they wake up, they have a big old thing of flowers, a nice card, and whatever I got. And and they'll call me that morning. Oh, thank you so much. I'm like, whatever. But yeah, I used to. I used to be that guy. But when I know better, I do better, Israel. I don't do those things no more. That's what I'm telling you, man. You learn. You got to be different in this truth, man. And it's an evil thing. This is Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good." See, people like to say Mother's Day is good. No, and good evil. And they call us evil for not celebrating it. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. People get mad at us for not celebrating this day. Woe to them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. So they think they're wise. Well, Josh, you think you no, I don't know nothing. I let the Bible be true, man. I let the Bible be true and every man a liar as it is written. I don't know nothing. I'm just reading scriptures to you, man. Don't get mad at me, but the only reason why they continue to do this evil because their deeds are evil as well. They always been evil, man, and they get mad at me for just keeping it 100, trying to wake them up. I have to. That's my job to tell you when you're in the wrong. This is the book. Niggas don't care about their mother but once a year. But then now they want to celebrate. I don't understand. John 3 and 19, and this is the condemnation. That light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil. Because their deeds always evil. They don't give a damn about the Most High God. They say they do, but they don't. Because if you love God, you will hate evil. And what is evil? Mother's Day. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light. See? Mother's Day is evil. I'm going to show you that. We're going to show you all the stuff. Neither coming to the light, lest his deeds shall be reproved. Nobody want to change their ways. Everybody want to stay in sin. Like the so-called movie Sinners. I seen the movie, Israel. I seen it, and I was disappointed. First and foremost, it was a decent movie. I ain't gonna lie to you about that, but I was disappointed because at the end of the damn movie, spoiler alert, niggas still chose sin. That's what it was all about, sin. And there's so much sin in that damn movie. Idolatry, witchcraft, drunkenness, fornication, adultery. It's so much wickedness in this damn movie. And you saw what people, for the love of damn money, trusting your enemy. I'm gonna do a topic on sinners, man. Just to show you that the movie was literally what it says, and everybody that watched it, and they ain't getting nothing out of that. Like at the end of the damn movie, they still chose sin. But that's what our people do. For everyone that doeth evil hate the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds shall be reproved. Nobody want their deeds to be reproved. Nobody want to be corrected. Everybody like staying in sin. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in God. And you know who's wrought of God because of their deeds, their actions. My actions don't show me that I'll only love my mother once a year. No, I make sure I take care of my mother throughout the year, man. I love my mother, and I show it by my deeds, an action. But a lot of people don't do that, man. A lot of people wicked, man. But you know why? Because they listen to a lie, man. Let's get that. Everybody done changed up. This is Romans 1 and 25. It says, who changed the truth of God into a lie? Now let me tell you how I say they turn the truth of God into a lie. Because you got churches honoring mothers. I know my church used to do that silly crap. Oh, if you're a mother, everybody, let the mother stand up and everybody, all that nonsense, man. Nonsense. Who changed the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator? You do that. When you worshiping your mother on Mother's Day. No, brother, I'm just honoring. No, you're not. You worship another a deity on this day. Another so-called God is what they call it on this day. Who is blessed forever? Amen. If you didn't know, you know now. You making sacrifices to another God right now. The Bible says whoever make a sacrifice to another God, except it be the Most High God, should be put to death. Yeah, that's a sacrifice you're making when you're going out to eat, getting all these cars. You doing that, man. Not knowingly, but you are. What the Bible say in the book of Sirach. And people like say, I didn't know. Well, shit. Wrong chapter, wrong book. Hold on. It's the book of Sirach. What? Sirach 5 and 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or small. So don't be ignorant, man. Don't be ignorant. And when I say ignorant, ignorant means not knowing. Don't not know that you're celebrating another God, because that's what you are. You are. Like it or not, you are. A lot of people like to think they're not because, no, it's just my mom. But the Lord told you're supposed to honor her all the time so you wouldn't feel no type of way when Mother's Day show up. Like right now, I don't feel no type of way. Talk to my mother all the time. Hey, I'm not feeling bad that I ain't getting nothing. Only people feel bad like that is the people that don't do for their mother. So I gotta give her some. Why? 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 That don't make sense to me. But that's our people. That's our people. Quick to do evil. Quick to do evil. Quick to do evil. Let's get that right quick. Jeremiah, just quick to do evil. Jeremiah 4. Look at this. Look at it. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Scottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil. See what the Bible say? Our people are wise to do evil. You don't even understand. You are wise to do evil. But to do good, they have no knowledge. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up, man. This is right there in your face, man. It's right there in your face. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They let us think they know the Most High God. They are Scottish children and they have none understanding. They are wise. The Bible says they are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Why they have no knowledge, Israel? Why? Why? Why do our people have no knowledge to do good? Let's see why. This is Hosea 4 and 6. For my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's why. Because thou hast rejected knowledge. I also will, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. You see what the Lord gonna do because you reject knowledge, and that's right there in your face. It's right there in your face. It's right there. Our people reject it, man, because they don't want to hear it. Man, you ain't gonna tell me I can't honor my mom my way. Honor your mother your way. You go ahead, get you and your mother put to death. Ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I did my part by warning. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4 and verse 20. Observe the opportunity and beware of evil. Always beware of evil. Like I said, Mother's Day is evil. Beware of it. And be not ashamed when it concerns thy soul. And guess what? Serving another God does concern your soul, because if you do serve another God, when the Lord told you he only wants you to serve him, you will be put to death. But who am I? I'm just trying to obey God, man. Like Peter and the other apostles said. This is Acts 5 and verse 29, Israel. Acts 5 and 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men. We're going to listen to what God say do. God said, honor your mother and father all the time. Not man that said, honor your mother and father only on this day. And then, whatever. It's complete madness, man. Jake never loved their mother, man. But now all of a sudden they just want to love their mother. Eve want to curse her mother out, but then all of a sudden they love her. Madness. This is Exodus 20 and verse 12. It says, honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be prolonged upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. This is the law. This is the commandment. That's every day. Are you buying flowers and roses every now? Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. If you buying flowers and roses and cards and cookies and candies and taking your mother out every day, and you doing it today too, because you always do it every day, hey, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Because you do it 365. But if you ain't doing it, which I know your ass ain't doing, shut up and stop. Stop. Stop, because you're not. You're not. You're not. I mean, don't lie and say you are, because you're lying. You ain't taking your mother out every single day. You're not buying her flowers every single damn day. No, I'll give my mama flowers. Nah, shut up, nigga. You not. You just gotta keep it 1,000, man. People be lying. They just want to just act like they are. No, I do love my mom, bro. You ain't gonna tell me. Yeah, shut up. You don't. You don't love your mom. And I'm gonna say you don't. And what you gonna do about it? Nah. This is Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. So this is honoring your father and mother by obeying them. A lot of you Negroes don't even listen to nobody. You listen to your niggas in the street more than you listen to your mother and father. But nah, for the day, I'm honoring my mama. It's evil. It's woman worship. And it ain't got nothing to do with your mama. As we saw that so-called Anna Jarvis did it for her mama, and now she like, I can make some bank off this thing, you know what I mean? And Mother's Day, and everybody, her ass probably get a piece of that pie. Her family probably get a piece of that pie. It had nothing to do with your black ass mama. It had something to do with her white ass mama. And all of a sudden, all you Negroes and Negroettes want to celebrate Mother's Day. Complete madness. Complete madness. It says, honor thy father and mother, which is the first commandment with promise. That is the first commandment with promise, that it may be well with thee and thou mayest live long on the earth. See, honoring your mother and father will allow you to live long on the earth. That is the first commandment with promise. You see that? Let's get an example of honoring your mother and your father. Because a lot of people don't even know how I'm supposed to honor them. Well, let me show you how the Bible say do it. This is Sirach chapter 3, and we'll start at verse 1. It says, hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter that ye may be safe. Listen to your father. For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children, and have confirmed the authority of the mother over the son. So the father got all the power, and he get the honor over the children to conform the authority with the mama. You better listen to your mama, boy. Better listen to what your mama say, boy. All right, let's see. It says, verse 3, whoso honor his father, maketh an atonement for his sins. So if you honor your father, you make an atonement for your sins, forgiveness for your sins. So a lot of you Negroes, first and foremost, don't even know your father. A lot of you Negroettes got daddy issues. Do you really honor your father? Hmm. And he that honor his mother is as one that lay up treasure. Ah. So honor your mother and father, you will lay up treasure. Whoso honor his father shall have joy of his own children. And when he make his prayers, he shall be heard. Now, this is another thing right here, Israel. You can tell when it comes to who's been honoring their father and mother, because a lot of Negroes and Negroettes don't have joy of their children. They regret their children. They get upset with their children. They hate their children. I'm sorry to say that. I see that a lot. I see it. But they honor their mother and father. Yeah, we'll see. You know, yeah, you start seeing things now. He that honor his father shall have a long life, and he that is obedient unto the Lord shall be a comfort to his mother. Are you a comfort to your mom, or are you a stress, damn chaos ball that's making her have high blood pressure, got it always in the bed, and always in the damn hospital, damn near stroke levels because she worrying about your black ass? Let's think about it for a second. He that feareth the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his master. Are you doing service to your parents? When your parents ask you to do something, are you charging them or are you doing it willfully? Do you answer the phone right when your parents call? Hey, I need you to do this for me. Or are you only there when they need you because you need them? Which nigga are you? Which Negroid are you? Help me figure it out. He that fear the Lord will honor his father and will do service unto his parents as to his master. Do you really care about your peoples? Or are you doing that because they doing something for you? That's a question you gotta ask, man. Yeah, a lot of you Negroes and Negroes gonna really find out that you really don't care about your parents, man. And that's the whole point of showing you Negroes and Negroes that you don't care, but you gotta start caring. Honor thy father and mother both in word and deed. Just don't say I love you, mommy. I always love you, mommy. You always there for me, but you don't do nothing in deed. There's no action behind it. That a blessing may come up upon thee from them. Sometimes you just got a nice ass mama and a nice ass daddy that just give you anything. And some of you Negroes still don't appreciate it. Ah, madness. But we see in different ways that you honor your father and mother. For the blessing of the father established the house of children, but the curse of the mother rot the foundation. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. A lot of people love disrespecting their fathers. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother is dishonor and a reproach to her children. My son, help thy father in his age, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. A lot of you people put y'all peoples in homes. Yeah, I'm visiting you today. On Mother's Day, I'm bringing you flowers and cards and candy. On Mother's Day, and it's the retirement home. Show how much you really love your parents. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. Because guess what? A lot of people despise their parents when they can't start. You know, their parents start forgetting and acting a little older. They're like, come on, you don't remember that? And fussing at them, angry at them. They're like, no, because they don't. Do you have patience with them? Think about it. For the look at this, man. And this one thing right here, man. Here we go. Let's see something right quick. I want to show you something. Look at this, man. Cause pain, distress, or difficulties to become look at severe or serious. Relieve. You ain't relieving your parents, man. Release someone from duties by taking their place. Take a burden from someone. All right, let's see if you taking that burden. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sin, it shall be added to build thee up. Are you relieving your mother and father? Are you having their back? Are you there for them? No, a lot of you are not. but you want to honor them today because you want to follow after the so-called white woman that came up with this day to honor her devil mama. In the day of thy affliction, it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair warm weather. So the Lord's going to remember the day when you relieved your parents, took away that burden from them. He's going to take away the affliction from you. All praise to God by Shem Yahshua. I try my best daily. Even, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to keep it 1,000, man. I'm going to keep it 1,000. You know, have some guys in my life that was supposed to be like mentors. You know, they supposed to be. But, you know, in spite of what you consider these guys are, and I'm gonna be 100, man. I don't like to say things like this, but I'm gonna be 100, man. They are really, you know, still trying to be respectful when I say this, man. They really, I'm gonna say this the best way I can say it. They don't understand, man. That's the best way I can say it by still being respectful. These so-called guys that, you know, want the honor of a father, but don't know how to be one. I still have respect for these guys. Not respect, but I still treat them accordingly. You know what I mean? And they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it because you can read so many precepts in the Bible saying if you do this to a child that, you know, and, you know, yeah, they don't deserve it, but I still, you know, I still try to let my light shine. They don't deserve it. Not even a little bit of it. But hey, hopefully Lord remembers that and, you know, continue to have my back because that's the only father that matters. Verse 16, he that forsake his father is a blasphemer, and he that angereth his mother is cursed of God. Are you angering your mother, man? A lot of you people are doing that. But all of a sudden, you love your mother, you love your father. And that's one thing our people do on a daily basis, and it angers me a lot. But nah, today they want to serve them. I love you today, but I did love you today. I love you today. Madness. Madness. Let's get Colossians. That's how you honor your mother and father, though. By the way, if you was trying to figure it out. This is Colossians 3 and verse 20. Children, obey your parents in all things. You see that? No, some things. All things. For this is well pleasing unto the Lord. See, when you listen on obey your parents, man, do what you've been told to do. Cause them less stress. That is pleasing to the Lord, man. Are you doing that on a daily basis? Now, sometimes, you know, if you're in this truth and your mother's not in this truth, and you be like, Mom, you know, I don't get down with that because I really, you know, I honor you throughout the year. I don't have to honor you today. And she would have respect and know, like, baby, I know. If you really doing what you're supposed to do, man. But if you don't, this is what Yahweh said. And this is coming from the king's mouth. You know, a lot of people like to think they know Yahweh. They shoot, they don't know him. This is Matthew 15 and verse 4. It says, for God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother. He that curseth father or mother, let him die the death. So Yahweh said, man. He said, if you curse your mother or your father, die to death. A lot of you Negroes curse your mother and your father. And guess what? The Lord still got you on this earth sparing you for you to repent. But you don't even understand that. This is Exodus 21 and verse 15. And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. Now, there's a lot of Negroes out here fighting their fathers and fighting their mothers, women fighting them. So I seen a video of a Jake trying to fight his mama because his mother didn't buy him a PlayStation 5 for so-called Christmas. Hey, these kids are becoming deep. Well, the Bible say that. The Bible explains everything. For menstrual women should bring forth monsters. And what they say, children are our oppressor because women rule over them. You see, there's no structure. So when there's no structure, there's chaos. And when there's chaos, there's no order. And when there's no order, the world is upside down, which we see, man. But yeah, you want to fight your mama. Fighting your mama, but then give your mama some balloons today. Happy Mother's Day. And she still got the damn meat from last night on her eye after you punched her in her face. Hey, Ma, you got my steak done. I'm still using it for my eye. Well, you still using it for the eye? And boop, hit you another eye. Now you got peas on this eye and a steak on this eye, and that's his dinner for the night. And now he gonna hit you on the top of the head because you ain't got his food done because you gotta close your damn eyes with the damn food because you got swollen eyes. But hey, he still got you a balloon though. He got you a balloon and a card and a flower. Not flowers, a flower. Complete, utter madness. This day is evil and wicked because it's not a sincere day. It's not a sincere day. This is Proverbs 20 and 20. Whoso curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out into obscure darkness. Now, let me ask you a question. I mean, y'all know, got angry and cursed your mother and father out. You still want to go give them some flowers and roses because this is the day you honor them, right? Like we just read and like we just read in the book of Sirach. Remember this precept. My little children, this is First John chapter 3 and 18. My little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and truth. If you're gonna love, man, don't just use your mouth. That's all you're doing. Say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I da, la, 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 la. But your actions show that you don't. Your actions show that you never really give a damn about your mother or your father. Now I'm gonna show you how this is woman worship. Let's get the class here. See, why Mother Day first? Why Father's Day come in first? This is First Corinthians 11 and 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God. So the head of the woman is the man. So why is Mother's Day first? Why not Father's Day? Why? Why not? Oh, because we living in this effeminate society where the woman is put on this damn pedestal. Get a topic. Look in the library. Do not give your strength to woman. And that's what our people do. And that's what you're doing today. You're giving your strength to women. A lot of these women are not even mothers. They just females that had children. Oh, yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. A mother is a woman that's going to come. Hey, boy, we can get into this. Boy, we can get into this topic if we want to now. We can get into this topic, man. What is a mother, man? Some of these females are just girls that had children. They ain't mothers. They ain't mothers, but they want to be celebrated as a mother. Well, I can go somewhere with this, but hey, you know something? I ain't gonna do it today. I ain't gonna do it today. I'm gonna read this verse right here. Boy, we can get into this topic, boy. This is Proverbs 3. I mean, Proverbs 31. Boy, I'm telling you now. This is Proverbs 31. I'm gonna start at 26. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. Some of these females just bitter as hell. A lot of these mothers are bitter as hell. Because know why? They got pregnant by the wrong Negro. And now they mad at the damn child because of the nigga that got them pregnant because they want to open their damn legs and allow this wicked Negro to get them pregnant. But now they want to be celebrated on Mother's Day. Ain't even a mother. She looked well to the ways of her household. A lot of these women don't even care about their household, man. You can see and eat them not the bread of idleness. See, a real woman ain't gonna eat the bread of idleness. Always on Facebook, Instagram, doing wicked stuff, always in somebody else's business, not even worrying about what's going on in her house. Look at this part. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Do your children wake up and call you blessed? Her husband also. Look at this. Her husband also. So this is a full household. Yeah, is that really going on in our family and our people? No, it's not. And he praiseth her. Her children arise and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praiseth her. Do you see that? So-called mothers? No, you don't, because you sometimes by your goddamn own self. You see that? But they like to call themselves mother. Boy, hey. Anyways, back to my part, because I was gonna go somewhere, but I ain't gonna go nowhere right now. I'll get on Eve a little later. This is Proverbs 31 and verse 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor the ways to that which destroyeth kings. Putting a woman on a damn pedestal is the way that destroy kings. That destroyed kings. What happened to Solomon? He was destroyed by his wives. What happened to Samson? He was destroyed by that woman. Ahab, he let that woman mess with his head as a king. Jezebel. We go on and on, man, about women causing corruption. Well, we go back to the beginning, man. What happened to Adam? Eve. But you know, you bad when you say that, Josh. Josh, you just women bashing. I ain't women bashing. I'm just keeping it 1,000, man. I love my wife. I love my mother. Love my grandmother. I love my daughter. But I'm still keeping it 100. Verse 2. This is Sirach 9 and verse 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. And that's what you do. You give your soul, because this is what you consider Women Worship Day. It was doing it back in the day, man. It wasn't called Mother's Day. It was called, let me show you. Let's get the book of Acts, chapter 19. I'm gonna show you something that y'all doing the same thing. The same thing. 19 and verse. And some good stuff, boy. I get this point right here. This is 1926. Moreover, ye see and hear that not alone at Ephesus, but almost throughout all Asia, this Paul had persuaded and turned away much people, saying that they be no gods which are made with hands. Yeah, anything you make with your hand is a creation of you. You are the God of that, technically, if you want to be technical about it. Verse 27. It says, so that not only this our craft is in danger to be set at naught, but also that the temple of the great goddess Diana. The great goddess Diana. Roman goddess of the hunt, Diana. You see this, man? Look at this. Diana was the Roman goddess of the hunt, as well as of the woods, childbirth, children, fertility. See that she's the fertility god. She is the fertility god. The same woman you celebrate for so-called Easter. That's the same woman you celebrating for this day. I'm gonna show you. Let's keep reading. I'm gonna show you something. It says the great goddess Diana should be despised, and her magnificency should be destroyed, whom all Asia and the world worship. And that's what y'all doing right now. Worshiping these false gods. Don't trust Anna Jarvis. She's a so-called white woman, the devil that the Bible speak of. That is the devil, first and foremost. They're gonna have you worshiping them. That's all you doing, man. That is all you doing. Not knowingly, but you doing it. I told you, don't be ignorant about certain things. This is the book of Jeremiah, which I'm trying to be nice about. But you know, our people don't want to hear the truth, man. No, I'm not celebrating the word of God, Josh. I love my God. Yeah, all right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 7 and verse 18. It says, the children gathered wood, and the fathers needed the fire, and the women kneaded their dough to make cakes to the queen of heaven. Wow, who is this queen? Okay, hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get it again. Oh, okay. I do it this way. The queen of heaven. Who is the queen of heaven? Let's see if they give me what I want to see. Where is that? See, Queen Evans, all these dang on. Oh yeah, let's see, we can see it. You see, ain't nothing else. Queen of Heaven, that's what they worshiping, man. See if they got it right here. Look at all this nonsense. Of course, they can have a so-called white woman. You can't make this stuff up, man. See, look at it. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make this up. Nah, we just read that in Jeremiah. The title refers to Istar, an Assyrian and Babylonian goddess also called as Astra. You see this? Or Astarte by various other groups. You see that? She was thought to be the wife of the false god Baal, also known as Molech. You are worshiping other so-called gods, so-called wives. And if you know anything about Molech, our people used to sacrifice their children to Molech. You, you can't make this up, man. And same thing they doing it now. It's not the same way. They used to actually, it's a little damn bull little thing. They used to go out there and drop their kids in that fire. Now what you doing? You're going to the Planned Parenthood and getting a freaking abortion. Or what you doing? You're taking your Plan B pill. Or what you doing? Wearing your so-called condom. You trying to stop this childbirth from coming because you don't want. That's what they want, man. They've been white man is clever, boy. But you guys want to follow after them. Man, let me go back to Jeremiah, man. The queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto other gods that they may provoke me to anger. And that's what you're doing. You're provoking the Lord to anger. Do they provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? And that's why people out here confused and destroyed. Therefore, thus says the Lord God. No, thus says Josh. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, behold, my anger and my fury shall be poured out upon these places, upon man and upon beasts and upon the trees of the field and upon the fruits of the ground, and it shall burn and shall not be quenched. And that's coming to America real soon, Israel, because you continue to worship these other gods when the Lord said, only worship me, as in him, not me. Worship the Most High God. This is Exodus chapter 20, and we'll get verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. And you having another God is having your mother as the so-called God, which you're not supposed to do. Yes, Israel, that's not what you're supposed to do, man. This is Exodus chapter 34 and verse, where I want to go, 14. For thou shalt worship no other gods, for the Lord whose name is jealous is a jealous God. And he's letting you know he's a jealous God. He doesn't play like that, man. And what do our people like to do? They like to play with God like you think you can. You can't play with God, man. Stop trying to. He will kill you. This is Deuteronomy 6 and verse 13. It says, thou shalt fear the Lord thy God and serve him and shalt swear by his name. So you're supposed to serve him. Ye shall not go after other gods or the gods of the people which are round about you. And that's what you're doing now, celebrate Mother's Day, because you know Anna Jarvis game with a dang devil, boy. All this stuff been going around, man. For the Lord thy God is a jealous God among you. He's jealous. He jealous. Jealous. You jealous? The term jealous is defined as being hostile towards a rival or envious of someone else's advantage. So the Lord is envious of his people, wanting another God when he's the one that delivered you from all evil. Look at this. It is often referred to feelings of upset and anger when someone you love seem interest in another person. You cannot make this stuff up. I'm going to read that again. It is often referred to feelings of upset and anger when someone you love, for someone you love, seems interested in other person. and another person. You can't make the Lord said, "For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son." So God loved us, and He gave His Son for us, and that's what we do. We still go after other gods. Y'all are amazing to me, boy. You jealous? Well, yes, because I'm hurt, I'm upset, and I'm angry. Because I see that you love or have interest in someone else when I love you. Boy, but they like, you jealous. You just jealous. Stupid. And guess who say that? Women. For the Lord thy God is a jealous God among you, lest the anger of the Lord thy God be kindled against thee and destroy thee from off the face of the earth. He will, because he should. Because you out there going after other gods. Ye shall not tempt the Lord your God as ye tempt him in Messiah. And that's what our people do. We still tempt God by doing what? Following after these other gods that we know are not gods. But you still want to serve these other gods because that's what you do as his people. It's evil and wicked, and you making God angry, man. And you don't want to make him angry, man. And that's one thing our people continually do. Make the Lord angry, man. Angry, angry, angry. Let's see what Yahweh shall say. This is Matthew chapter 10. Madness, boy. 10 and verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. You cannot love your father or your mother more than you love God. Because guess what? He the one who gave you them people. You must love him more than you love them. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And you can't love your kids when you love God. If God say don't do this, don't do that, you shouldn't do it at all because God said so. But you know something? What we do? This is what our people love to do, boy. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thy ways to seek love? Therefore thou hast also taught the wicked ones thy ways. You taught wicked people your ways by trimming your ways to seek love. You don't supposed to keep these days, man. I don't care how much you so-called love your mother. You don't sell if you're in this truth, you don't celebrate Mother's Day, man. The people of the world let them do what they do, man, but you can't do it. It's an evil day. This is the wake-up call, Israel. This is what you consider the wake-up call to wake up our people. You can't, man. You can't let your family make you go off by doing wicked stuff, man. You can't let them make you go off by doing wicked stuff because it is wicked. I don't care how much they like to say, it's not that bad. It is, Israel. It is terrible for you to think that you can actually, you know, love God at the same time while you hating him. I'm gonna say that one more time. It's really hard for you to understand this. Listen, how can you say you love God at the same time when you hate him? Because he said, if you love me, keep my commandments. His commandments is plain upon tables. One commandment, the first one, have no other gods before him. And right now, when you worship in Mother's Day, you're having another God before him. Not knowingly, but you are. But I'm telling you the truth, but you get mad at me for telling you the truth, man. And you know you are. Like we read in Sirach 5. I don't care. You can't be ignorant. Let's get the word ignorant right quick. Let's just see if we can get that precept again. I'm gonna see something right quick. Just right quick. Let's see something. Ignorant. The term ignorant refers to being destitute of knowledge or education or lacking knowledge. You can't make this stuff. It's just a lack of knowledge. So you got to do your due diligence, the search a matter. You got to search these matters, man. That's what your job is. Search a matter. But our people don't want to. They want to just act like they want to play dumb. That's what it is. But that's our people, man. That's our people in 2025, the so-called woke nation. still celebrate Mother's Day when they know these days are so-called pagan. So-called pagan, man. Still going to celebrate them, man. You got to search out these matters, man. You got to, man. It's just what you're supposed to do, man. I'm gonna give you a couple more precepts and I'm gonna wind it down, man. Where I want to go right here, man. Give you what's this? It says that's not. I don't know why I'm in Habakkuk. I went to Proverbs, but Proverbs 25 and 2. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings to search out a matter. You got to search out these things. You got to look into them to know what you're celebrating. Look into them. You know it's wicked. You know it is. All you got to do is go to Google. That's all you got to do is go to Google. And you know this is a wicked thing too as well. This is the book of Job, chapter 14 and verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out a unclean thing? Not one. And you know this day is a wicked day. So why? 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 You can't, man. And this is the classic. You gotta always get the classic. Colossians 2 and verse 8. Beware. You see that? That's the first thing they tell you. Beware, beware, be cautious and alert to the dangers of. Look out. Take care. Have a care. Keep an eye out. Look before you leap. Think twice. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit. See, vain deceit is letting you know that Mother's Day is a lie. After the traditions of men, see, ain't got nothing to do with the Lord. It got something to do with men. After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ. Because show me Christ celebrating Mother's Day. You show me one Bible verse Christ celebrate his mom. Hey, we're going to deal with it now. You can't because it's not in the Bible. So, Israel, this is a wake up call. Letting our people know that you must wake up out of sleep that you're in. Because if you think Mother's Day is a righteous thing and you evil, just like Mother's Day, because you're supposed to honor your mother and father always, man. So Israel, I'm so glad you could join your brother today with another beautiful topic. I pray that you learned something new and what you learned, you apply it to your everyday life. I pray that you stand strong in these last days, keep the faith and the commandments to the best of your ability. Try, Israel, try your best to offend less. And until next time, Israel, Shalom.